in the all-around. So she finishes with a total of 19.475. Spivey, but Oksana Omelianchik, who you're going to love this routine, I'm sure. Just watch. She's a joy.
She is one of my favorite gymnasts, and in particular on this event. Listen to the music.
We've heard it for the last couple of days, and we've enjoyed it every time.
And I never get tired of it. Here's her first tumbling run. A full in, back pike, and she tumbles out of it. First of all, that's such a difficult tumbling run, but to tumble out of it.
She had a 10 on the floor yesterday.
Now watch the facial expression here. She is just delightful. Here comes her second run. Watch this double twist, punch front. She's going to tumble back in the other direction. Round off 1.5 twisting dive roll.
She's the favorite coming in right now. Of course, Shushanova's a force always to be reckoned with.
This routine just doesn't stop. You've got to be in top shape to do this routine. Preparing for last tumbling run. And a double pike. Tumbles out of it as well.
Oh my.
She has everything.
Omelianchik, Soviet Union, 16 years of age, 4'8", 73 pounds, and she's happy.
She scored a 10 yesterday, and
she waves to the crowd as she goes off. Let's watch it once again.
It's her full twisting double back. She does it in pike position. Now watch here. She lands and keeps right on moving out of it, a back handspring.
She actually was a little lower on that than she was in yesterday's competition.
She was, but she sure covered it well.
She had a 10 in the floor exercise in the all-around competition. She finished third in the all-around. In fact, she finished third in the team competition because of people like Shushanova and Kolesnikova ahead of her. She had a 9.90 in the team competition, and a 10 today would assure her a gold. Now, how about the judges today as opposed to the other days that she did this routine? We've added a couple, number one.
We've added a couple, and of course, we have different judges on different events. So these judges have not seen this performance all week long.
9 9s for 5 judges, a 10 for one other judge. Let's see if they bring that 10 down or bring up a 9.95. But anyway, a 9.9 is her average score right now. And that's what she came into the competition with. So right now, she is our current leader. This is Omelianchik with a 19.80. Joyce Wilborn of the United States is on deck. She would have to have a perfect 10 to tie for first. She comes in with a 9.8.
Joyce has been near perfect in the last 2 days of competition on this event. Every tumbling pass has been right on.
A 9.675 would tie her for second right now with Hope Spivey.
I'm sure her heart's pounding right about now.
She already has a bronze medal. She picked that up on the vault.
The Soviet audience really likes her here, though. They get into this music.
Oh, a major mistake there.
Looks like she stepped right out of bounds.
Yeah, I saw one of the judges raise the red flag, which means that she will get a 1/10 of a point deduction for stepping out of bounds. Too bad, because it was a great start to that exercise.
The second tumbling run. High double twist. It's actually a very easy middle tumbling run, but she does it so well. Oh.
All right. A little bit of America.
There's no question where she's from. It's a nice triple turn. Joyce has really worked hard on her dance elements. She's always been a strong tumbler. Last tumbling run, a full and back out. Perfect. Perfect landing.
And she's going to get a minor deduction for that stepping out of bounds. We saw the flag go up on her. But other than that,
it was beautiful. It's only 1/10 of a point for stepping out of bounds.
And she could wind up with another, maybe a 9-8. We'll see what happens, Kathy.
Now, Joyce, as I said, has really worked on her weaknesses. One of them is flexibility. Now, here we're looking at her first tumbling run. She's that full in, back out. Now, you'll see right here, she over-rotates just a little bit, steps back, and just an inch out of bounds. She's really worked hard, though, on her weaknesses, her dance and her flexibility. And I spoke to her earlier, and she was telling me how she goes about doing that.
Well, I do, for my right leg split, which I have to get all the way down in a 180-degree split, I have to put weights on my legs and sit in between two mats for at least 5 minutes so I can go down further.
The scores are up for Joyce Wilborn. And that average is out to a 9-9. I'll tell you, if that holds up, you think they're a little generous?
No, I think, it's a perfect exercise except for the step out of bounds. But what they're going to do is take 1/10 of a point off that. The score was actually 9.875 average. They're going to take 1/10 of a point off because going out of bounds.
So 9.775. We're looking at Mirela Saidan. She's from Romania, coming in with a 9.750.
Now, the Romanians really sent a young team here. This is their top junior team. They're very young and inexperienced, but they've got some good stuff, too.
She cannot get a first place. She needs a 9.85 to tie for second with Joyce Wilborn.
A double layout.
Wow, what a great start.
She can't be more than 4 feet 3 inches tall, and that was probably 6 feet in the air.
And you mentioned inexperience in terms of international competition, but certainly the level is outrageous.
Front pike step out, through to a double tuck. A little short on the landing, but a tough pass. As always, the Romanians have very unique floor routines, including the music.
9.725 would tie her for third place with Hope Spivey.
Run. Going hard. And a full-in!
Nice!
Just perfectly. I wouldn't want to be a judge right now.
Mirela Saidan of Romania, 14 years of age, from Bucharest, 78 pounds. We saw her earlier on the vault. She performed. And as I mentioned, she did a 9.825 to tie Joyce Wilborn for second.
Now watch this first pass. The height she gets off the floor. The second somersault actually is higher than the first. Double layout. She lands it perfectly.
The score's coming up pretty quickly right now on Saidan from Romania. The judges.
I only saw that one problem. She landed a little short on the middle tumbling run.
9.875, so she has moved into second place ahead of Joyce Wilborn of the United States. And more Goodwill Games coverage will continue right after this. Sports Complex, the final event in the women's individual event finals. And it's the floor they're working on as you look at Yelena Shushanova. And she comes into the competition with a 9.90. She's already picked up 3 medals today, a silver and 2 golds. As you look at the United States team looking on, meanwhile, the story is the battle for first place between Shushanova and Kolesnikova. I make that Omelianchik, rather, even though Kolesnikova's been battling all day. That name just happens to stick. But also the battle for third place is going on right now. Joyce Wilborn may be moved out depending on the performance by this young lady, Yelena Shushanova, out of third. Saidan of Romania is in second. Wilborn is in third, but Shushanova has yet to perform. Omelianchik holding down the top spot right now. She had a 9.90. Shushanova needs a 9.90 to tie, a 9.925 to win the goal outright.
And this routine is stocked full of difficulty. This first tumbling run is where she had problems in the all-around competition. Landed a little short. Pulling back out. She didn't do the double layout. Probably a smart move. Comes a very difficult pass. Side 1 3/4 somersault.
Think she knows what she has to do?
I'm sure she does. But I tell you what, she's being a little conservative, actually. She usually performs a double layout at the opening. She did a full end, which is still very difficult.
Yeah, I think the point to be made here is that she can do every trick in the book. So any day, just decide, well, I think I'll do the full in today instead of the layout double back.
You know, she had only a 9.40 on the floor in the all-arounds, and she made a mistake, which eventually hurt her.
Double tuck.
Eventually hurt her for the all-around title, but she's working hard and performing well today.
No problem.
Yelena Shushanova. She already has a team goal, a silver from the all-around, a vault goal, a gold on the bars, and a silver on the balance beam.
You can see here, as she takes off on this side 1 3, she's up in the air. She's going to straddle, do a 1 3/4 front flip there, duck her head under, and roll out.
You know, she won a silver medal in this event at the World Championships last year. You know who won the gold?
Omelianchik.
Omelianchik. So this is maybe sweet revenge for Shushanova.
It's so hard to compare these two gymnasts.
I think she's doing something very smart, though, in a way, is that you mentioned that she might be going a little conservative. Well, according to the way the judges have been going here today, you can't leave any room for deductions. Well, I think she decided that was the smart way to go. Go clean.
I think she just got the goal. And looking at the scores that are coming up across the way, she sees them. She's happy. 9-9, 10, 9-9, and 3 10s. She has 4 10s and 2 9-9. A 9-9-2-5 would give her the goal outright. And they're waiting to average it. The top and the bottom. There she is. She has to be happy with her performance. She's looking for another goal. It would be her third of the day. A 9-9-7-5. She just wrapped it up. And there's Omelianchik, who will walk away with the silver medal right now. And we'll be back with more Goodwill Games coverage in just a moment.
Сумма 19 807.